Hello everyone, FPL Spoiler here, and in today's episode we'll talk about my game week 4 transfer plans. What are the players I'm looking to sell from my team, what are the players I'm looking to buy, and what are my general thoughts on this week. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also if you have questions for your teams, make sure you use the comment section for any type of questions. Here we go. So I will talk about the players that I'm not happy with, and what are my main plans, which are the first players I want to sell, so on and so far. Now, starting with the goalkeepers, I think Pickford should be a sell in the future. Since I have other players that I'm looking to sell before Pickford, I think he will remain, and I think I will play Vicario this game week 4. I know the fixture is not that good. West Ham showed a lot in attack, but Spurs kept 2 clean sheets, and in the last match they conceded just 1 goal, even though it couldn't be worse. It could be worse. But from these two, I think Vicario is a better option, even if Aston Villa didn't show too much this season. Everton is looking bad in defense, in my opinion. I doubt they can keep a clean sheet. I just feel Tottenham has a bigger chance, but again, it's tied between these two. Obviously, Gabriel I will not sell because the fixtures, are perfect for him. And here we go with our 2 problems. One, Alex Moreno has transferred from Aston Villa, so I need to change him. And if I change him, my first thought is Senesi, obviously, because the fixtures are great and he's a DEFCON monster. And also Frimpong, because I don't think he will start. And even if he starts, I just want to bring on Munoz, to be fair. And I think this will be my first transfer. I have 2 transfers, 2 free transfers for this game week 4, and I think I will use 2 or 3. So definitely the first one will be selling Frimpong and getting in Munoz. Obviously, I'm considering Lacroix. I'm considering maybe Mitchell or other defender from Crystal Palace, but on my plans, if I need to sell him, I will not get Salah. I can sell him. I can sell him in the future. I will sell him in the future. So I will lock up. I will get some money in order to get Saka in game week 7 or Gw4. So money are not a problem right now, in my opinion. So this is why I'm not considering a cheaper option from Frimpong. I just want to switch Frimpong to Munoz. I think Munoz will be great because without Sar, he will have more attacking threat, more assist threat. I think he's the best defender you can get right now. Obviously, the price is 5.5. With Euro, to be fair, I cannot say I'm happy, but I cannot say I'm sad. Obviously, he'll not play this weekend. But when Manchester has good fixtures, I'm okay with putting him in the team. I think Manchester United are better in defense right now than are in attack. They could get a clean sheet against Arsenal in the first match, so they're not weak in defense. I really like them in some matches, and I think I have with Sunderland at some point. Yeah, Brentford, the great fixture, in my opinion. Sunderland, again, great fixture. This is why I'm keeping him, because I'll get 2 game weeks where I can start him. And Van de Ven is the last one. I'll not change Van de Ven. The fixtures are way too good, and I like him as a goal threat, to be fair, because I think I will start Van de Ven. I don't know if I can get the clean sheet with West Ham, but I think the corner threat against West Ham is real. Since they didn't defend so well against Chelsea, they conceded 3 goals. I don't know. I'm between making 3 transfers and playing Gabriel, Senesi, and Munoz. But if I do 2 transfers, it would be Gabriel, Munoz, and Van de Ven, my defense. Now my midfield. I have Rogers, which, to be fair, I'm not happy with him. But the fixtures are way too good, and I'm not planning to sell him, to be fair. Even if Aston Villa blanks this game, which I doubt, but even if he doesn't do something, I'll not sell him. The fixtures are way too good. And I think at some point Aston Villa will recover. And there are other players that I want to sell before him. And also I'm considering doing a free hit in game week 5. So for me, there's no point in selling him right now, even if he didn't show too much in the first games. And I think between him and Watkins, he is the worst player. Watkins show more goal threat than him. Caicedo, very happy with him. 5.5 million, and he's the kind of player where I can put in the team when I don't know what to play, to be fair. He scored a lot of points. He's a DEFCON monster. Sometimes can get assists, sometimes can go goals. I mean, for 5.5 million, I think it's a great player. I mean, there are better options. I think Dewsbury Hall is a better option than Caicedo. But the difference between these two are that Dewsbury Hall cannot be played in any fixtures. I mean, you cannot play him against Arsenal, for example, or Caicedo. I can play him against any other team. He's a kind of player that I think it will remain in my team just because he's helping me a lot. And you don't know when you get injuries. I mean, he is the guy that I can put in the team if something is going wrong. Florian Wirtz now. I'm not selling him before Burnley. I'm not happy with him, but I cannot sell against this. This is a way too good fixture. I mean, I'm planning to free hit in game week 5, and even if I don't free hit in game week 5, I mean, against Everton is not the best defending team in the league. They showed a lot of weaknesses. Wolves managed to score 2 goals against them. I mean, there is no point selling Wirtz against these two fixtures. He will be in the starting 11, even if Isak comes in, which I doubt. But yeah, there is no point on selling him. But yeah, I'm planning to sell him in game week 6 or 7. But I think it will be on 6. Foden, Pep doesn't want to start him. I see also in national team he doesn't start. I mean, something is wrong with him. I have to get out of Foden. I thought he will recover from game week 2, and I think he can be a key player for City. I see him better than Bernardo. I mean, I don't know if now he's better than Oscar Bob, because Bob has a great start, but I thought Foden will recover faster and will be in the first 11. Unfortunately, he is not, so I have to sell him now. Which are the options for Foden? Obviously, Semenyo is one of them, and it's between Semenyo and Kudus. It's a tough call. To be fair, if I will not free hit in game week 5, I'm considering Semenyo because in game week 5 his opponent will be Trippier, which I think all the attacks, or most of the attacks of Bournemouth, should be on the left. But Newcastle is a tough team in defense. It's not an easy opponent. And with Brighton, again, his side is tougher than the other side. And also Minte tracks back a lot. So I think it will be a tougher matchup for Bournemouth than the match Spurs has. West Ham is weaker in defense, in my opinion, than Brighton is. And also the right side where Kudus attack, West Ham is weaker than on the left side. This is just my opinion. And I think also the set pieces are something important because Kudus is on some set pieces. And they looked bad on set pieces. So this is why I think I would go with Kudus, but it's a very tough call. As I said, in game week 5, they both have tough opponents, but again, Brighton looked better on the other side, not on Kudus' side. And Bournemouth has a tough matchup, but it's true that Semenyo has Trippier, which is weaker than Livramento, so it's very, very tough to call. From game week 6, I think Spurs has Wolves, a great opponent. Bournemouth has Leeds, which I think it's a tougher opponent. I don't know. It's very, very close call. Both teams have good matchups in my opinion. Again, Fulham, and they got Leeds. Again, tough for both. I mean, it's an easy matchup, but it's not like Wolves. When I say it's not like Sunderland, it's like not like Burnley. They have the same toughness, yeah, but the matchups are good for them. Then here, Crystal Palace is not an easy opponent. Again, Aston Villa, it's not an easy opponent because they defend well. So, if you see, they have similar matchups, but I prefer right now Kudus, and when I want to sell Wirtz, I bring in Semenyo. And with Rangers, I mean, it's the same player. I mean, it's not the same player. For this price, he is great when City has weaker opponents. So I expect Rangers to show up a lot against Burnley. I think he can score a lot of points. And again, against Brentford. Now, the question is who I start, Caicedo or Rangers. It's a tough question for this week because, in my opinion, Caicedo is a guarantee def pawn, so he'll get the points. But this was my first thought. But now, because Marmoush doesn't play, I think Rangers will be more advanced because Doku is not a player that is cutting inside like Marmoush does. When Marmoush play, basically Aït-Nouri is the winger, he is the inside forward, and Rangers doesn't have so much space. He's more like an offensive center mid than a true CIM. Now in this formula, when Doku is like a winger, Aït-Nouri is not so advanced, he's the one which take the place of Marmoush, if you understand. So he'll be more advanced. So right now, I think I'll just have to start Rangers. The assist threat and goal threat are much bigger when Doku is on the field than when Marmoush is on the field. So in the midfield, I think I will play Rodgers, Wirtz, Kudus, and Rangers. And in attack, obviously, I don't need to change anything. I have the best attack in the league. I mean, João Pedro, Haaland, and Ekitike. What you can wish more than that? Maybe Isak when he will start. I doubt he will start. I don't think he will get more. He will get minutes with Burnley. Maybe with Everton he will get some minutes, but against Burnley, maybe if again Liverpool has 3-0, 4-1 score like this, he can come and play. But I don't think he will get more than 15, 20 minutes if he will get these minutes against Burnley. Now, the question is, who is my captain? And I think most of you will think it will be Haaland, but I don't trust Haaland against Amorim United. And my captain will be Ekitike. And my vice captain will be João Pedro. I think these two are the best. Right now, the captain decisions were good. I picked here. I went from Haaland, and my second option was João Pedro. Both did well. In the game week 2, my captain was Ekitike, and my vice captain, yeah, here it was a mistake. It was Wirtz. I think I was a little bit lazy because here my second thoughts was João Pedro and Gabriel. And in the first week, my captain was Haaland. And again, my vice captain was Wirtz, which I argue it was a mistake. But each time I picked the main captain, I was doing the right decision. So Haaland scored 13, Ekitike was on 9, and Haaland again on 9. So for game week 4, I go with Ekitike, and second is João Pedro. I think if you ask me for the third option in my team, maybe here also I'm between Haaland and Wirtz. This is why I'm not sure Haaland will score more than 1 goal against United. Just my personal opinion, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, as I said, we have done just 1 transfer. We have 2 free transfers, and my final thoughts are Frimpong to Munoz, Foden to Kudus, and maybe I'll consider Senesi for Alex Moreno if I want to play Senesi over Van de Ven. But I think Brighton is a tougher opponent than West Ham. Yeah, both teams can concede one goal and Senesi will get the defcons, but probably Van de Ven won't get nothing. But I think Van de Ven goal threat can match up with Senesi defcons, particularly against West Ham. Yeah, and we are fighting for the first place in our league. The first place made the bench boost in the game one, but the difference is quite big, and we are basically with just one player that didn't play any chip above us. We are looking to win this league and to maintain our top 1% rank right now, which is I think, yeah, 40,000. Good. If you have any questions, you have the comment section. I hope you are having a great day. I wish you the best. Until next time, peace.